Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke will be joining us from the sideline. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. Hey, guys, what do you think we'll be seeing from Danilo Gallinari in this one?
You know, you hear about dead-eye shooters coming in from overseas, and you never know if they're going to live up to the hype, but Gallinari has done that and then some. With his size and shooting touch, it's amazing the ability that he has to really stretch the defense out and cause havoc at that end of the floor.
Well, it seems each year he gets better and better as a player, and his shot keeps becoming one of the best in the game. He knows
it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to the Raptors in Toronto.
Kevin, that game. Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow. Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move, and 2 big points, too.
To the paint. And finished off by Beal.
Boy, done.
Pacers on defense. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, the Wizards head coach had a couple of moments for me. With their meetings on the year split at 1 for each side, I asked him what the difference was. He said that in their win, they were much more active in getting hands and passing lanes.
Lee kicks to Gallinari. He dishes it to Jordan. Always going up for the...
Wow, that was unbelievable.
Look at that.
How about that?
Look at that.
How's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway. Self-service.
The most magnificent alley-oop he could have chosen.
And he pulled it off, too. Remarkable.
And now, here's Lee. The fast break opportunity. That's good. Lee's got 10 points in the game. Outside Hill. Left side Dang. Backing down. Fades away. And the rejection by Porter. Here's Lee. And he jams it with authority. The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious throw down there.
Not bad for a player of his size.
Not bad at all. How about that spring coming out of those legs?
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
Lee with the ball. George picks him up. Porter passes to Lee. Porter. Here's the teardrop. And the shot is good.
Athleticism, Steve. I mean, that makes it possible. And he's got a nice feel for playing in the post as well. He doesn't look out of place down there like a lot of shooting guards do.
The blocking foul is called as the shot goes down.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Yep, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary here. In his face, kind of out of character for him to miss those.
Here's Lee.
Oh, what a throw down there, man.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just the...
Saw them being in the position they're in.
And I'll tell you what, the longer we wait for the bottom to drop out, the more unlikely it gets. I think we've reached a stage where we can officially say they're for real.
Beal dishes to Lee. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Exactly right. There was no energy, no assertiveness, no aggressiveness. The defense was just lifeless. It's not a night that they're going to look back on fondly. But the defense stood tall there.
And it's Lee penetrating. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. But he lobs up the alley-oop pass. And Lee with the stuff.
Well, they've played terrific basketball at both ends, and that's why this lead is during this timeout.
I think this is a good time to call the timeout. They just need to hit pause for a second and then reset as well.
Lee, he's guarded by Hill. And Gallinari kicks to Lee. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lee's got 29.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something that should get away with.
From deep. Can't hit. And it's Washington the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
All over the floor, and it becomes such a task defensively when you have to cover out to the three-point line, because now it opens up passing and driving lanes inside.
And Lee with the the stuff.
Throw from out there.
1:15 left in the first half of basketball. Jordan the screen, and it's Lee penetrating. Flew off the pick and hammers it home.
Boy, that's some physical basketball out there. I'm glad I'm not in the middle of that. A hard pick and an assault.
Porter, nice ball movement by Washington. Tipped away. It's stolen by Hill. Here's Dang. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
On here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
And that one is stuffed right through.
That's what I like. A nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got it. Passes it to Lee. And that one's good. Lee's got 39. Lee with the steal.
Tried to use the pump fake there, but the defense didn't buy it.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the ends of those.
They double him with George. Porter kicks to Lee. And he uses the glass on the layup. Lee's got 43 points.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
Movement by Washington. Throws it up high. Soft touch off the glass. Lee's got 10 points in just the second half.
Got that done.
The three from George. Beal pulls it in. Beal's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lee, and he banks in the layup.
So he's just 2 away from being Dairy Queen.
Lee with the steal.
You know, that turnover right there isn't typical of the performance he's turned in today. In fact, that's his only turnover of the game. He's done a really good job taking care of the ball. Textbook example.
As the second one misses. And so it's the Wizards with the W. They came, they served.